Welcome friends to the another session on digital electronics. In this session, we will understand about the binary arithmetic. Decimal arithmetic is the arithmetic that we regularly practice. That is, whenever we have been given a decimal numbers, then we can perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of decimal numbers. It is possible that with binary numbers also, you can perform arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. In this session, we will see what are the rules associated with these arithmetic operations. Friends, as you know that you are viewing this session on my YouTube channel, Learn with Prakash Khanale. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see more videos on the subjects of electronics and computer science. So let us start our session, what we mean by the binary arithmetic. You will find that the operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, we need to perform frequently on the decimal numbers, because decimal number system is the number system that we commonly practice. But when we want to study the subjects of digital electronics or computer science, then there you will find that it is mandatory for us to perform binary arithmetic as well. So whenever we perform any arithmetic operations on binary numbers, then that is to be called as a binary arithmetic. In arithmetic operations, we can perform the operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on binary numbers. You will find that whenever we have been given a binary number, then this binary number will consist of a least significant bit. And this least significant bit is the rightmost bit. And the most significant bit is the leftmost bit. So whenever we want to perform any binary arithmetic operation, then always we have to start this operation from the LSB or least significant bit, that is from the rightmost bit to the left side. You will find that binary arithmetic is an essential part of digital electronics or digital computers, or whenever you want to study any digital devices, then you will find that it is mandatory for us to understand what we mean by the binary arithmetic. And that is the reason we are discussing the binary arithmetic in this session. You will find that whenever we want to perform any arithmetic operations on binary numbers, then there are certain rules associated in order to perform the binary and in order to perform the arithmetic operations on binary numbers. Now in this session, we will understand what these rules are, and with examples, we will illustrate how the arithmetic operations can be performed. So the first and the simplest operation that can be performed on the binary numbers is the binary addition. Suppose we have been given any two binary numbers and we have been asked to add these two numbers with each other. Now, whenever we want to add these two numbers, then we need to obey the rules of addition, or it is also called as a table of addition. So this is a table of addition that need to be followed whenever you want to add any two binary numbers. Now, suppose we have been given a bit A and bit B. So these are the two binary bits. Then you will find that in case of two binary bits, there are four possible cases. That is, suppose the first bit is 0 and second bit is 0. That is 0 plus 0. In that case, you will find that the sum is also 0 and carry is also 0. So whenever we perform any addition operation on the binary bits, then there are two outputs. One is the sum and another is the carry. Similarly, 0 plus 1, you will find that is equal to sum 1 and carry 0. 1 plus 0 is equal to sum is equal to 1 and carry will be equal to 0. When both the bits are 1, that is 1 plus 1, then in that case you will find that the sum will be equal to 0 and carry will be equal to 1. So in all these four cases, you will find that the carry is equal to 1 only when both the bits are 1. That is, whenever we have been asked to add the two binary bits and both the bits are 1, then 1 plus 1 is always equal to 1, 0. That is, the sum bit is 0 and the carry bit is 1. Now, suppose we have been given two binary numbers 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, and the second binary number is 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. And suppose we have been asked to add these two binary numbers. So we can add these two binary numbers like this. Suppose first of all, I will write the first number 00111010, and then I will write below the second number 001100. Now, while writing the binary numbers, you need to take care that the number of bits in both the numbers should be the same. You will find that our first number is containing 7 bits, while the second number contains only 6 bits. And therefore, in order to make these number of bits equal, what I have done is that I have added here a leading 0. When I add this leading 0, then it actually doesn't change the value of the number. Now I will start the addition from the rightmost side or rightmost bit, that is the least significant bit. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0 with carry 1. This carry is to be written for the next bit addition. So there you will find that now there are 3 bits for addition, 1, 1 and 0. I will first of all make the addition of 2 bits, 1 plus 1, that is 1, 0 plus 0 is 1, 0. So 0 and again the carry 1. Now 1 plus 0 is 1, plus 0 is 1, and 0 plus 0 is 0. So you will find that the result of this binary addition is 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0. Now just for the purpose of checking whether you have performed this addition correctly or not, what we can do is that we can convert this binary number into decimal. You will find that the decimal equivalent of this first binary number is 26. Similarly, we can convert the second number into decimal, and you will find that it is 12. So when we add 26 and 12, we know that the result is 38. Now you can convert this result and you can check whether it is equal to 38 or not. You will find that this is also equal to 38. It will confirm that whatever the addition that we have done is a correct one. Now we will go for the binary subtraction. Now suppose we have been given binary numbers and we want to subtract these binary numbers from each other. And whenever we want to do such subtraction, then again we need to follow the rules of subtraction, and it is also called as a table of subtraction. Now again here we will consider the 2 binary bits. Suppose A and B are the 2 binary bits, and when we subtract them from each other, then at the output we will get the 2 outputs. One is being called as a difference, A minus B, and another is being called as a borrow. So 0 minus 0, difference is 0, borrow is 0. 0 minus 1, difference is 1 and borrow is 1. Now in this case we will get the borrow 1. Why? Because this second bit is higher bit and the first bit is the lower bit. So therefore here we need to consider this borrow as 1. 1 minus 0 is the difference 1 and the borrow 0. And 1 minus 1, the difference is 0 and the borrow is also 0. So you will find that in all 4 possible cases, only in one case, the borrow is 1. And the difference is 1 in the 2 cases as shown in the table. Now by using these basic rules of binary subtraction, we can perform the binary subtraction of any 2 given numbers. Suppose again we have been given the 2 numbers 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, and the second number is 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. And now we want to perform the binary subtraction of these 2 numbers. Now first of all, I will write the first number 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, below which I will write the second number 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Now here also the number of the bits should be the same, and therefore I have added this leading 0 in the second binary number. Now I will perform the subtraction of these bits. While performing the subtraction of these bits, I will start from the least significant bit. So 0 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, 0 minus 1 is 1 with borrow 1. Now I will write the borrow over here in the next bit position, and this borrow is to be added into the bit of the negative binary number. So here 1 plus 1 is 1, 0. Now here 1, 0 cannot be subtracted from 1, 0. So again we need one borrow. So 1, 1 minus 1, 0, the result is 1. And again here we will write the borrow. This borrow is to be added into the bit of negative number. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 minus 0 is 0, and 0 minus 0 is 0. So you will find that the result of this subtraction is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0. Now, just for the purpose of checking, you can convert these numbers into decimal equivalent. You will find that the first number is equivalent to decimal 26. The second number is equivalent to decimal 12. And when we subtract 12 from 26, you know that the result is 14. Now you can just cross check whether this result is equivalent to 14 or not. And when you check it, you will find that this result is the correct one. You will find that the binary subtraction can be using by variety of ways. For example, it is possible that you can perform the binary subtraction by using 1's complement method and 2's complement method also. But that we will discuss in our another session. Now we will go for the binary multiplication. You will find that any two binary numbers can be multiplied with each other, and for such multiplication we need to use the rules of multiplication or a table of multiplication. Suppose we have been given the two binary bits A and B. So 0 into 0 is 0, 0 into 1 is 0, 1 into 0 is 0, and only in the last case when both the bits are 1, then 1 into 1 is equal to 1. Now by using these basic rules of binary multiplication, we can multiply any two given numbers, and for such multiplication we need to obey the basic procedure that is being followed in the decimal multiplication. Say for example, we have been given the two binary numbers 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, and the second number is 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. And now we want to multiply these two binary numbers. So you will find that I will first of all write the first number, below which I will write the second number. And like in decimal, you can multiply, you can start multiplying from the least significant bit to the upper number. So when I multiply the first number by 0, you will find that the result is 0. Now you have to left one space blank, and then you multiply by the second bit again to the first number. Since this bit is 0, you will find that the result is again 0. Now you have to left two spaces blank and then multiply by the next bit 1 to the first number. You will find that when you multiply to the first number by the bit 1, you will get the same result. Therefore 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Now you have to keep the three spaces blank and then multiply by the next bit to the first number. And you will find that again you will get the same number 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Now you need not to multiply by the leading zeros, because even if you multiply by the leading zeros, it is not going to have any impact on the result. And therefore either we can omit these zeros and we need not to multiply them by the first number. Therefore finally what we will do is that we will add these results together. So 0 is being written here, 0 plus 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 plus 0 is again 0, then 1 plus 0 is 1, then 1, then here also 1, then 1 plus 1 is 0 with carry 1, so 1 plus 1 is 0 with carry 1, then 1 and then 0. So you will find that the result of this multiplication is 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. If you are not sure about this multiplication, then you can always cross-check it by converting the binary numbers into decimal equivalents. Say the first number is the 26 decimal, the second number is the 12 decimal, and when you take the product of these two decimal numbers, then the result is 312. And when you convert this binary number into a decimal equivalent, you will find that it is the same as 312. So whatever the multiplication is being done by you is the correct one. Now we will go for the last operation, and this is being called as a binary division. Suppose we have been given any two binary numbers and we want to divide these two binary numbers. Now you will find that in case of binary division, there is no separate rule. You need to obey the rule and procedure as that of decimal numbers only. Now suppose we have been given two binary numbers. Suppose the first number is 101010 and the second number is 000110. And now we want to divide the first number by the second number. So this division is to be done in the same way as we do it in decimal division. So suppose I will write the first number over here and then I will write the divisor over here. You will find that these leading zeros, there are three leading zeros in the second number, and therefore these three leading zeros can be ignored because they do not play any role in the division. Now you will find that the first three bits as far as the first three bits are concerned, they are 101, which is smaller than 110. Therefore, I need to consider the first four bits in order to write a quotient of 1. So my first quotient will be 1 when I write the number 110, and when I subtract this number from 1010, you will find that the result that we get is 100. Now I will take the next bit 1, and then again I will write the quotient 1, and I will subtract the number 110 from the result. Now when I subtract the 110 from the first result, you will find that we will get the result 11. Now we need to consider the next bit. The next bit is 0. And again, I have to write the quotient 1. And then when I subtract 110 from the result, you will find that the remainder will be 0. So you will find that in this case, the result is 111 and the remainder is 0. Many times in binary division, you will find that we will not get the remainder 0. We may get some remainder. Now you can again cross-check this division. If you are not sure whether this division is correct or not, you can cross-check it by converting the numbers into decimal equivalents. You will find that my first number is the decimal 42 and my second number is the decimal 6. So when I divide 42 by 6, I should get the result 7. And the 111 binary is equivalent to the decimal 7. And therefore, whatever the subtraction is done by us is the correct one. So thank you friends for viewing this session. Hopefully you have understood this binary arithmetic. That is how to perform the binary addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now in our next session, we will see some other methods of binary subtraction. As I told you, there are two other methods by which we can perform the binary subtraction. And these methods are called as 1's complement and 2's complement method of binary subtraction. In our another session, we will discuss about this. Thank you friends for viewing the sessions. Thank you all. If you have any queries, then always you can write to me or you can ask the questions.